Hey, hello, hello to all. It's been a while. Where's my button? Ooh, it's cold. Sad because it's minor or sad because you're not here? Don't confuse sad with minor. Yes. Oh yeah, reminiscent of Mr. Tumnus for sure, for sure. I don't know that song though. I should watch that movie again. I need like about 1,000 times more reverb though, cause it's like all dreamy after a while. I wish this was a real piano. I just throw down the sustain pedal and play right into it. I love it's the bass recorder. I love this one. This is my favorite. This is the one. Well, I pull a tenor out when I'm teaching recorder in class because it's twice as big as a regular recorder, so I can, the kids are already used to like hearing anything that I sing an octave higher, so I can play the tenor recorder and like do the correct fingerings, and then everything that they play on their soprano recorders is just an octave higher than what I'm playing, and it's fantastic. I love it. It's yeah. This is the recorder I pull out and just hang. Whoa, you're not even sure if you can hang out, and you were gonna shame me for not sending you an email. Come on, man. Woo! Merry Christmas. I've seen Polar Express maybe once. I think that's it. I don't know. No, I don't know the Polar Express songs. Do do do. Just hear the oh. Oh man, see, this is why I just love going through. Dan, Alex, hey, have you ever heard this song? This is a song I sang when I was like a kid, and I still love this song. One small child in a land of 1,000, one small dream of a savior tonight, one small hand reaching out to the starlight, one small city of life. Ooh. One king bringing his gold and riches, one king ruling an army of might, one king kneeling with incense and candlelight, us life. Ooh. See him lying a cradle beneath him. See him smiling in the stall. See his mother praising his father. See his tiny eyelids fall. One small light from the flame of a candle. One small light from a city of might. One small light from the stars in the endless light. One small light from a face. Oh, see the shepherds kneeling before him. See the kings on bended knee. See his mother praising his father. See the blessed infant sleep. One small child in a land of 1,000. One small dream and a people of might. One small hand reaching out to the starlight. One small savior of life. One small savior of life. What's minstrel evening? I don't know minstrel evening. Some minstrel evening. Some minstrel evening. Some minstrel evening. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Some minstrel evening. La, da, 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 da. La, da, 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 da. La, da, da, da. Just like minstrel evening, as in like just minstrel all night. I can do that. What do you want to hear? There, my A I have a hard time with. So it's G. So it's right now because it's so cold and so flat. I'm about an ED, but it's F. It's all tuned in F. Let's see if I can push back in. I had to because it was so cold earlier. I had to pull out just to get to a note that was in tune. So 2 octaves. F's all the way. Sleigh ride. Man, that note does not want to sound tonight. See you, Dan. get stuck in there. Let's see. There we go. A little better. Yeah, yeah, a little bit. Well, it's because that's where a lot of the Native American flutes kind of sit, right? They're not necessarily the high like soprano the right. They kind of sit a little bit lower anyway. But yeah, I like that sound. I my school got a whole set of these um one bass, a couple tenor, a couple alto, a couple soprano, a couple sopranino, so that we can work towards doing a recorder group, a recorder consort. It's called. Last year we actually did it. We couldn't do it this year because we can't blow through instruments in the same room with each other. But um, but I hope to bring it back next year. It should be a cool thing as long as we can, safely breathe in each other's spittle. Uh, but it sounded really cool. We had a whole piece we played with four recorders last year, and it was awesome. The idea being that I want the kids to see that these are actual instruments, not just toys. Right? Sometimes when you give kids recorders, they're like and they're playing like weird things on it. They're playing it with their nose. Um, but for them to be able to see that like a group of these instruments can make these cool sounds together, especially the bigger guys, makes a big difference in them seeing the recorder as an instrument instead of just a toy. Oh yeah. Oh man, I miss all of my ensembles I played in. Oh goodness gracious. When I was in college, I was in everything at some point. Was I? Just about. There were a couple ensembles, like very specific ensembles that I was not in, but I tried to do as much as I possibly could. Oh wait. And then the best part of the whole song comes in because like the clarinets do something weird at the beginning, I guess, but then the French horns come in. and then it goes somewhere like. Oh yeah. Oh, that's such a neat song. I like that piece a lot. I heard that piece. I think I heard that piece for the first time at a on a album released by the Eastern Wind Symphony, something like that. And it's such a neat piece. Yeah, I love it so much. But then they did this that's there's another piece on that was like one of my favorite of all time. Something like that. Well, they're supposed to be random. That makes a good concert. Oh, I don't know those. Yeah, but that was like the song of the time, right? Not a Christmas song. But you hear it around Christmas time anyway. doing, Charlie Brown? And I'm only going to be on for another 5 minutes. You're welcome to join, but I'm only going to be on for another few minutes. I have to get up early. It's an early week. And next week, what is next week? Next week is the 22nd. Oh, that's great. That 22nd is a great day. Oh, there you are. Steve! How you doing, Steve? I got an Alex here, too. Hi, Alex.
Hi.
Hey, Steve. What do you want to hear tonight? Oh, man. Steve, you have terrible timing. I'm gonna be gone in like 5-10 minutes, but I'll stick around for a little bit. Oh. Yeah, I know. How you feeling, man? Steve and I were choir buddies in high school.
Oh.
Among other things, we Moonlight Sonata. That's not Christmas, but I'll do it anyway. How you doing, Alex?
I'm good. We introduced Cassidy to Charlie Brown's Christmas.
Yeah.
She watched it and she's just like, I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, sucker. It is not meant for toddlers or preschoolers.
No.
I was listening to a podcast and some guy was playing it for like his 11-year-old son, and he also did not get it. He's like, it's just so slow. I'm like, well, yeah, that's the point.
Mm-hmm.
Take your time, listen, pay attention.
Yeah, there's so much underlying, like, adult messages in it, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Like aluminum Christmas trees? Aluminum Christmas trees?
Right.
Oh. Did you do Handel's Messiah when you were in choir?
When I was in high school, yeah.
Or high school.
And my church growing up did it just about every Christmas and every Easter that they possibly could.
Oh, and Easter?
Yeah. Yeah, there's so there's traditionally an Easter side and a Christmas side to the Messiah. And I can't remember which side the Hallelujah chorus is on, but it ends up being performed at both. It's weird. Yeah, Steve, this is, we play a game in my kindergarten classes, my first grade classes, called Wax Museum. It is my theater classes. And it's when, like, there's a night watchman and everyone else has to freeze. And they had to try and move behind the night watchman's back without them seeing him. So I always play spooky music. And this for like the last 2 or 3 years has been my spooky music. So I've just gotten used to being able to like play this one without really thinking about too much. But that's what I get from playing this for like 2 or 3 times a week for 3 years.
We did handle the Hallelujah chorus in high school every year. We would combine with the choir and then do it at the very end, and then everybody, of course, would stand up, and it would just be a whole collaborative thing.
The whole tradition of like alumni come on stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Only choir, because obviously band members
That's
wouldn't exactly
tougher.
just get characters.
Just bring your tuba, it's fine.
Let's go. Just grab one out of the band locker. It's cool.
Yeah. Steve, we did that, right? We did the Hallelujah chorus.
So our high school divided. So in the fall they had marching band and then concert band, and then after marching season was done, then everybody basically auditioned, and then you were either put in wind ensemble or symphonic band. So wind ensemble was, if you would say, the calculated out, I would say elite, but it was the more.
When you were auditioning, that's the group you were auditioning for.
Yes.
And then if you
I don't want to say the better
the
of
audition, you were in the other group.
Yes. So my high school career was split between the two. So, which is typically how it falls anyway. So like when you become a freshman or a sophomore, depending on obviously your talent, if you will.
Yeah.
But I was pretty average. So
that happens.
I stayed in the second clarinet and third clarinet, like second clarinet and third chair. Yeah, third clarinet.
Right.
Which I loved.
Oh yeah. I've always loved being background. I remember anytime I was auditioning for like horn, but we were never. Oh sure, my pleasure, Steve. We were never a big enough school to have like more than one band. So, it was always, I was the only French horn player for a couple years, and then every once in a while we'd have like another person. I think my freshman year we had a senior, and then he graduated, and then I was the only horn for a little bit, and then we finally had another French horn. But it was like a thing. It's like not many of us.
Our marching band.
But when I got to college, when I found out that like there are multiple horn parts and I could play like the fourth horn part because I love low notes, like, yes, please give me the fourth horn part. I would like to audition, and I would like to not be the first horn.
Yes, I would like to audition for
my
the
audition. I would like to have my first pick of part, and I choose fourth.
Yes. Same thing with the clarinet parts. If you were in the first clarinet, you were always in the upper register, which I hated.
Oh yeah.
Like, why? Ow! Hated being over the second break. No. Being over that second break always stunk. So
yeah, Steve, that was the time, man. Steve, when am I gonna get you to play something on Tuesday Tuneday? Steve plays the piano now. Steve is an accomplished piano player. Well, he's working on it. Steve, it's great to see you. Have a great night. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Whatever holidays. Everyone.
Yeah. I was gonna actually have I had an idea of what to do as far as theme goes for today or whatever. It would be Lost Christmas Traditions.
Lost Christmas Traditions. I'm ready. I got like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay. Ready to go.
So things like stuff that people would have done but they don't do now. So mistletoe. You don't really hear about having mistletoe in your house anymore.
Well, that's because we decided that maybe maybe we shouldn't just be like surprising people with kisses. Like that was like a cute thing a bit ago for a while maybe, but like even when it's not a pandemic, maybe just don't surprise people with kisses.
Yeah. And sadly, caroling has also become a lost, lost art, I guess you would say, because nobody really goes around and like knocks on your door, like rings the doorbell, and there's not a group of people standing in front of your door going like, "Oh, that'd be the one."
That's
So
true. One year, I had a group. I had a couple groups that have gone around caroling, but they contact the people ahead of time and say, "Hey, can we come caroling to your house?" So it's not again. I feel like a lot of these things are just like people just don't like to be surprised with these things anymore.
yeah, no,
Right? I think it's the surprise aspect. Like it's nice. It's nice to kiss someone that you love. That's a nice thing. To have someone surprise you because there's a plant in the ceiling, maybe that's not so great. It's
yeah,
nice to
but
hear
like,
carolers, but to be surprised when you're trying to put your kid to bed or do something, and you've just settled down from a long, long day, and all of a sudden, all right, now I need to go be social with these people. All right, take a
yeah,
breath. Here we go. But if you like know they're coming, it's like, oh, okay, cool.
but no, like nobody like takes a sprig of mistletoe and decides to put it in the doorway.
Yeah.
It's kind of lost. Also, the Germans have a tradition, kind of like the seven. I guess it was the seven fishes that I learned about out there. The feast of the seven fishes for the Italian families,
I
I
don't know.
think.
Oh yeah.
So Germans have, and maybe other um, countries have, they have a pickle ornament.
Oh yes.
So you put the pickle ornament on the tree and you have to find
Yes.
it. And whoever's the first to find it gets the gift. Gets the first gift, I think.
My cousins did that for a while. I think they had like a special gift that went to whoever found the pickle. But I've seen both of those both ways where like you get to open your gifts first, or there's like a separate gift that is just for the I want to do that in my house, but I don't want to tell anyone about it. I just want to like put one there and see if anyone ever notices.
Yeah. So
And it's
cool.
okay because Crystal never watches these, so I haven't given anything away.
Nobody also decorates with popcorn or cranberry garlands anymore and makes them.
Oh,
Or did
so
you?
my cousin has been getting way back into like all of those old traditions. She's collecting like cookie stamps, like the actual
Oh, for
like
like,
instead of cookie cutters, like the stamp, like to get the stamped
yeah,
cookies that
yeah,
are
they put it on
like
like, oh,
embossed, right? Those kind of
shortbread.
things. Yes. So she's been collecting those for a little
That's
bit.
awesome.
She spent one night. I think she was watching like Muppets something and stringing cranberries and popcorn
That's awesome.
for her tree. So that's I think in some circles it's a thing. Well, and it could always be a thing if you make it a thing.
That's true. You can
Mm.
always make it a thing. And then I know uh giving oranges at Christmas time
Oh,
was always kind of a thing. But not sure the whole reasoning behind it, but
because they're in season.
in Florida.
Well, sure, yeah, but that's actually winter is actually when they have. I just found out about this the other day. I was talking to one of my teacher friends, and she
Oh,
was telling me that like the oranges, the reason oranges was a Christmas thing because they actually are the ripest in winter, in the Florida winter, right?
nice. Also, wassail. Wassail is a beverage and an action. The
Oh
word
yeah.
can refer to caroling, but it's also a mulled cider with spices. But I don't know if anybody drinks wassail. I mean, there's mulled cider and mulled wine. I guess you could consider that maybe a wassail. How does that one go? Why am I blanking?
Here we come a wassailing among
Here.
the leaves serene. Here we come a wandering and rare to be seen. Love and joy come to you and to you and to and I send you and blend you a happy new year. And I bless you and send you a year.
God bless you and send you a happy new year. That's right.
There it
But
is.
in words
We are
of
not
the
daily beggars that go from door to door, but we are neighbors' children to you as seen before. Love and joy come to you, and to you God and God send you and send you a happy new year, and I send you a happy new year.
Here we come a waffling. If you
Waffling.
the claymation Christmas with the dinosaurs eating the waffles on
There's
the cart.
also a wassail. Oh, what is that one? I don't remember that one.
I know, that's what I was thinking. Wassail. Oh, what was the other one I saw? Oh, Saint Nick Day.
Oh yeah.
Did
That
you
was
ever celebrate?
just a couple. That was like a week ago.
Yes, it's like the 5th, 6th, something like that. We never celebrated it. I know Brandon's family did.
Oh
They
yeah.
would always get like a little, just like a preview. Hi!
I've arrived.
You have
Hello.
arrived.
Wait, maybe you can't hear me.
I
I can hear you.
We can hear you.
You can, but I can't hear you. Oh, boy.
Oh
Hold on.
no.
Unmute your computer.
Hold on. I've got the wrong output on. Let's go to headphones. Still the wrong
Yeah.
headphone. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm afraid if I use Bluetooth headphones, there'll be a delay. All right, let's find out.
I think that's what you've used before. That's what you've used before, I think.
So, Michael, it's serendipitous fate. My daughter woke up and my wife's like, I'm up here already. Go ahead, have fun. She didn't say no. I just didn't think I could handle it tonight.
Aw, but I didn't get to see you last week. So I finally get to meet you.
Yes.
Hello, Dan. My name is Alexandra.
Hi, Alex. Thanks for being Mike and I's biggest fans in this crazy world we live in.
I know.
Oh, Alexandra. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
Mike calls you Alex, doesn't he?
Yes. Like, I go by Alexandra. Usually Alexandra is those who, like, with, I guess, authoritative figures.
Sure.
Like teachers, doctors.
Name this movie.
Is that Pee Wee? Oh man! Wow, I pulled that. It's been decades.
What is it?
Is that Pee Wee's Big Adventure?
Yep. It's a shame he made terrible life choices, but the movie was great.
Well, everything went downhill after his bike was stolen.
Oh man. I've never seen it, so I wouldn't know.
Do you remember The Breakfast Machine?
Wait, what is this one called?
The Breakfast Machine.
The Breakfast Machine.
From Pee Wee. Remember he has a breakfast machine that makes his breakfast?
Oh. Yes.
And then the end of the movie's got like the coolest chase music. It's like sorry. And then like he did all these cool octave runs like I can't even do it. Yeah, it's like that. It's a yeah, it's something like that. Just go listen. It's just YouTube. Like anyway, y'all doing Christmas music still?
Yes.
Okay. Can I do something?
Absolutely.
Unless I'm raining on Meg's parade. You guys were talking about something.
Wassail.
Fading Christmas traditions.
Yes. So
Fading.
wassail like wassail. So like it's a drink or a beverage, but people usually don't consider it a wassail. It's usually mulled wine or mulled
I've
cider.
never heard someone define the word.
Yes.
No one,
Or
no one
wassail is
wants to
also
drink
pure
ale
wine.
made out of wasses.
Wasses.
What can Michael, I'm breaking your rules. I'm reading music.
This is terrible. I'm sorry to hear this.
So am I. But if I just had lyrics, I'd do that. But who has time to look up lyrics?
I mean,
Not me.
that's
How about we
just
do?
as fast as looking up your
I want to play something jazzy. Do I sound trashy?
Ooh,
jazzy.
I like jazzy.
The hills are alive.
Frost and window pane, candles gleaming inside painted candy canes on the tree. Santa's on the way. He's filled his sleigh with things for you and for me. It's that time of year when the world falls in love. Every song you hear seems to say, Merry Christmas, may your new dreams come true. And this song of mine in 3/4 time wishes you and yours the same thing too. That's all the words I have.
Very good.
Is there any other words?
Yeah, that's it. That's the whole thing.
Then it just goes into like a big band vamp.
Nice.
It's a shame it was not in the big brothers. Oh, hold on. This is my alarm to go hide Lucy the Christmas moose.
What is this?
We have to go hide the moose?
Lucy the Christmas moose.
Is that like your Elf on the Shelf?
We did not give in to the $29.99 book, and I did not give in to the convincing the kids that if you don't behave, the elf will spy on you and all this stuff. So Lucy is a moose, and she only tells Santa good news. We do not use it. We do not use it as a discipline tool.
Hey, look at that!
Lucy the Christmas. That's so. Every night I get an alarm that says.
But of course, you could if you wanted to. You could be like, "Yeah, Lucy ain't telling Santa anything today."
What's that? Oh, I know. Yes. Well, I do. We do say things like that. I don't know. If
Lucy's not a tattletale, but sometimes Lucy stays mighty quiet.
I guess we're not going to do Deck the Halls in 7/8 because it's tomorrow night.
7/8.
No, oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's gonna snow tomorrow for you guys. So let's do something
I know. Wait, where do you live?
Where do I live? I live in Ohio.
You guys don't have snow?
All right, so Alex
We're getting
used to
snow.
live in New Jersey for a little bit. She was just a tourist here for a while, a long-term tourist.
13 years now.
She tried to build a life here,
10?
and we welcomed her. We welcomed her into our state. And then maliciously she went back home with her family because her husband got a job that didn't make him cry inside. Because that's kind of important.
I just lost that. You guys were glitching. It's probably my fault. My Wi-Fi was glitching. I didn't hear that New Jersey story.
So Alex used to live here, and then you can tell the story. I don't need to tell your story.
Out of college, we moved to New Jersey. We lived there for 10 years. Then my husband, yes.
Yep.
Husband kind of got
Man,
really
another room.
Yes, man, another room. That direction. The man behind the curtain can say hello.
Pay no attention.
Pay no attention. He can hear us. He's just in there. Anyway.
Hi, man behind the curtain.
Michael says hi.
I love you.
He loves you. Aw. He's the one who requested the minstrel evening.
Yeah,
with Luke.
I saw that.
With loops.
If I could strap a laptop in front of me like a marching band instrument, I would go through my house playing music.
Oh my
It would be
gosh.
fun. Supposedly, there's a song in this book called "Grandpa's Gonna Sue the Pants Off of Santa."
Well, there's Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Please tell me you know
Grandpa's
that.
gonna sue the pants off Santa.
Do you want to hear it? Michael, this is kind of sight reading. I've never played this before. Do you want to hear it?
Oh my goodness.
I'm ready.
Ready? No doubt you can remember Grandma's passing.
Oh gosh.
That tragic, mournful tale so often sung. The prime suspect is one of Santa's reindeer in the world's most famous case of hit and run. One day while grieving, Grandpa watched the TV. He heard some advertising lawyers swear they'd win a multi-million-dollar settlement and make his loss much easier to bear.
Oh my.
Grandpa's gonna sue the pants off of Santa. That's what Grandpa's gonna do. Grandpa's gonna sue the pants off of Santa, 'cause Grandma would have wanted him to.
Oh my.
Grandpa's gonna sue the pants off of Santa. He knows the law is on his side. Gonna sue the Grandpa's gonna sue the pants off to Santa. Santa's going for a ride. Yesterday the judge arraigned a reindeer. Rudolph was the first to take the stand for the truth about old Santa. Rudy said he's just a fat and jolly man. Now Santa is before the prosecution. He looks a little thinner on the stand. And if they take away his flying license, there won't be any Christmas in the land. Grandpa's gonna sue the pants off of Santa. That's what Grandpa's gonna do. Grandpa's gonna sue the pants off of Santa, 'cause Grandma would have wanted. Okay, that's corny.
Just wow.
Guess what I'm doing tomorrow night?
Suing the pants off Santa.
I'm doing this.
There it is.
Does Alex know this one?
Yes. Yes. Believe. Just believe. Just believe.
If you just believe. If you just believe. Anyway, I'll sit one out if you have one, Mike.
Nope.
All right, I got another one.
Yeah, I do have one. I've been teaching this song to my kids. It's one of my favorite songs of all times. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. Blixen. But do you recall
I don't recall.
The most famous reindeer of all.
Tell us who he is.
Fred.
Is that the
Hi,
song?
Fred.
That's the song. It
Fred.
gets requested now because it's because we are not preparing for concert. So
Yeah.
so we did actually all of our stuff in October, pre-recorded. I've been like putting it all together, but now that we are in December and doing and sitting here in music class, we had to sing some Christmas songs, and now that is a specific request. There are a few kids who specifically say, "Mr. Weaver, can you sing Fred?" Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I'll only play this if you know it. Do you remember me?
Oh, there it is.
Stand on your knee. You know this one?
Da da
Yes.
da 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 da.
Wrote to you a childhood fantasy. Well, I'm all grown up now. I still need help somehow. Not a child, but my heart still can dream. So here's my lifelong wish, my grown-up Christmas list. For myself, before the world needs. No more life torn apart, never start to heal. Oh my God. And everyone would have a friend, and right would always win. Love would never court end. This is my grown-up Christmas. Oh, that's nice.
Love it.
It's alphabetical. That's a tough one to sing.
What's that?
It's very high. It's very high.
What are the words? Like, can you ding a pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that chooses the wish? I can't do that.
Also, we'll talk and go for a walk was the hope of Janice and Jen. My mom and dad.
Like,
Okay. Have you heard of pentatonic? Is it pentatonics?
yeah, of course.
Okay, so they do a version of "Oh Come All Ye Faithful," I think. That is completely. It's almost like African feel to it, which is really awesome. Jingle Bell Rock. Oh, look at you, Joe Beal.
Joe Beal wrote Jingle Bell Rock.
Joe Beal.
That's my brother. Jingle Bell Rock.
Jingle Bell.
What's that patch? That's like the 80s version. Jingle bell, jingle bell,
That's
jingle bell rock. Oh yeah. Wrong holiday. It's not Van Halen Day. Look at this song. Does this really exist?
The last month of the year? What month was
It's
Jesus
the
born in?
last month of the year.
I just want to find. Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, Dan!
What?
Do still.
Oh, it's in here. It's got to be in here.
Oh, is it in there
Hold on.
still?
Very much still.
Still?
Hold on. Maybe it's
Still?
not. Hold on. I haven't. It isn't. Okay, I just gotta find the page. Yes, it's still waiting.
It's still waiting for Dan to
On
play.
December 5 and 20, still.
Yes.
Still.
Yes.
On December
All right,
5
here we
and
go.
20, still. Oh, sorry. On December.
Still. To sleep is now his will. On Mary's breast he rests in slumber, while we pray in endless number. Still. Yeah, it's a short one, just 2 pages. To sleep is now his will. Sleep. What scared me? I could not sleep without vigil keep. And take him from and sing. Go wake the baby. Songs of jubilation bringing. Sleep. While we thy vigil keep. Sleep. While we thy Oh, that's just my boiler going on. When I have headphones on, sounds in the house sound different. Vigil keep. I have, between this book, I've got 300 Christmas songs. I bet there's nothing you can't name that I could find.
Jesus Christ, the apple tree.
Wait a minute. Is that another Westchester thing? No.
That is. We did that when we did that caroling.
Oh yeah. Jesus, what was it about?
We had like 4 gigs, but it was about Jesus Christ the apple tree.
Yeah, we weren't we trying to make money to like
We
go
were.
to a
We were.
We weren't?
We were trying to make money.
And go to ACDA or something. And then I remember it was freezing cold and we went to Winter Tour or something off of Route 1.
Yeah, and my car froze in my apartment parking lot and I had to walk to the school. It was a couple miles. I was very late and y'all were extremely angry with me.
Oh, jeez.
But like cell phones weren't so much a thing back then.
For what it's worth, Mike, I have no recollection of that part.
Oh, I remember. Oh, you guys were not happy with me.
Oh no. I take it back. I take back the vitriol I spewed at you. If it was vitriol that was spewed from whence my mouth.
No, it's all right. It was well.
Oh, I'm so sad that's what you remember. I just remember being jolly and caroling.
Oh no, the jolliness was definitely there too. Because we did the winter tour and that was super cold. But then we also did like a nursing home or something.
Yeah, I vaguely remember this. Oh God, that was Mike. That was like 14 years ago.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem so long, actually. But it is long. A lot's happened since then.
That's true.
14 years?
Well, that's more like we graduated 06, so it would have been 05 at least.
It's coming up on our
05, so 15 years.
2 years until our friendiversary. Our 20-year friendiversary.
That's true.
Our honors program anniversary.
where we met at orientation, and you challenged me to transcribe as much of Dream Theater as I possibly could.
Yes.
Wait, so when did you graduate high school?
02.
02?
You're like, you can't transcribe this.
Wait, Michael, you were 02 as well?
Yes. Yeah, Dan and I were the same year.
Wait, I'm younger than you?
Yeah, I know. I give a
By
very
a year.
young and vibrant
we're so
spirit.
youthful looking.
No, I didn't know. I thought I was older than. I'm so used to being older than.
Nope, you are young. Feel youthful tonight.
I only like by 1 year because I
Yeah.
graduated in 03.
I can't believe Grandma's gonna sue the pants off of
Well,
Santa's
see,
a Christmas
because
song.
you're older than Crystal. Because Crystal's 2 years younger than I am.
Crystal
So-
who?
Crystal, my wife, Crystal.
Got it.
Dan, were you at their wedding?
No,
No.
I was not.
No,
Mike and I
we
didn't
weren't.
keep in
We weren't in
touch
touch
much.
as much as we are like this moment. What's that, Dan?
Mike, I feel like we got in touch again in like 2015.
It was something like that, which would have been the year after I got married.
You know what it was? It's when I started Lorts. Lorts. Lortts.
That's
The
What
League
is
of,
that?
the League of Real-Time Solfege Singers. Where we Mike and I would send each other messages and we would solfege in real time without practicing. So ready? Mike, let's do it now. That's what I want to do.
What are we doing?
Ready? Alex, pick a song to solfege, a well-known Christmas song.
Okay.
Wait, are we
Rock,
racing?
paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Mike, who goes first? Ready? Rock, paper, scissors. Shoot.
Oh,
Rock, paper, scissors. Shoot. You choose.
So I choose the song, though, right?
Mike gets to go
you
first.
choose
Of course
the
he
song,
wants
I
to
get
go first.
Okay, let's see. A Christmas Tree.
So do 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 re mi re mi fa ti re do. So do 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 re mi re mi fa ti re do. So mi la so fa re so fa mi. So do 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 ti mi do 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 re mi re mi fa ti re do.
My turn.
Little Drummer Boy.
Do, re, mi. Where's the note? Mi, fa, mi. Do, 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 do. Do, re, mi. This is so easy. Do, 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 do. So, re, mi, fa, so, la, so, fa, mi, re. Do, so, re, mi, fa, so, la, te, la, so, fa, mi, re. Do, so, do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do.
Every time you guys do that, my mind just like, I can't. It just,
Oh, you haven't even challenged us yet.
I know. Probably not. Okay, Michael, ready?
I'm ready.
The Holly and the Ivy.
So do 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 la so mi do 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 la so fa mi re do mi la so mi fa do re mi re do la so mi do la so fa mi re do mi la so do re mi fa mi re do so do ti la do so mi so do ti la do so fa mi re do mi la so do re mi fa mi re do.
You and your
Ready,
E
Dan?
flat.
What's
I'm
that?
ready. You and your
All
E
right.
flat.
Good
Yeah,
King West
Yeah,
is
well,
swap.
I started in E flat, and then you kept it,
when-
and I was like, yeah, we'll just stay there for a little bit.
I'm going to a sharp key just to spite you.
Good.
My
Do,
E sharp, I
re,
dare
do,
you.
do, so, la, ti, do, re, do, so, la, ti, do, so, fa, mi, re, do, la, ti, do, so, la, ti, do, re, so, fa, mi, re, do, fa, do. Easy, harder one. Pick harder
Sorry.
ones.
Sorry.
Something rhythmic that will make us stumble.
Okay, it's rhythmic. Well, Michael, We Three Kings is a good one.
Oh boy, no. He's gonna do it. He's gonna start on me. No! Don't do it.
Mi re do la ti do ti la. Mi
What would you have
re
started
do
on?
la
I'll show you the
ti
right
do
one in a
ti
second.
la. Do re mi so fa mi re do re
You switched.
mi re do
You switched.
ti la. And then I don't have to do any modulation when I go ti re do 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 so la do so do la do re mi fa mi re mi do so do la do. You see how clean that
Yeah,
is?
but
When you
you're
don't have
just
to do
so
any
biased
modulation
towards
now?
relative majors. Like, you know, not all songs modulate to the relative major, you know.
Yeah, but they all
Screw
infer them
relatives.
somewhere in their memory.
That's what you said. So 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 so
Very high.
Then I can't do this part.
Cool, Dan.
What?
Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies. Isn't that very?
God. I'm gonna give myself a note.
No.
Lots of fun, me.
Stop it! Don't take it. I don't know this song as well as Mike. No, I can do the solfege. I don't know the melody.
Lots of fun, me, re,
Lots of fun.
do, ti.
Don't take this on fee. Where's your fee? No love for fee from you. Fee is gone in your minor keys. There's no fee in your life anymore.
No fee. Fee.
You're
That's not completely
feeless.
true.
You have no feeling anymore.
Ah.
The hard one I want to challenge myself to do is it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Ready?
And the problem is
So-
because when you go la so fa mi me, like it's not a fee because it's leading down to the fa. What would be your fa, but is my re. So fee wants to go up to so, but if anything, it would be say. But going from so to say is a little bit wild. But
I've never
going
been a
from mi to
say
me
guy.
is not as bad. La so fa mi me re
I've never been a
do
say
ti.
man. I always say. I just say no to say, Mike.
Ti la 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 si ti la ti si mi re do ti la.
Mi fa sol la so fi sol la do mi so mi re do la. You're next, Mike. Go.
La ti do re do la li ti so si la li ti do re mi re do ti la re.
You got the hard part. Mi fa sol la so fi so la do mi so mi re do la ti do re do la li ti la le so la do mi so
Si la.
la fa ti do. Wait.
Ti do re mi fa mi re do ti do re mi re do ti la.
Show
Re
off.
do re mi re do ti la ti do re do ti la so. So
Truthfully,
fa mi re do ti la so fi so.
I'm ready to admit Mike was always faster on the solfege.
Look, I'm only faster when it requires speed. When it's just like when it's just random jumps, that's you're faster when it's like those weird like
Intervals,
angular,
but like,
because that's the way you read all that anyway.
yes.
I gotta like really think about it. But when it's just like, can you say these
Runs.
words real fast? Yeah, I can say those words real fast.
Yes. Michael, did you ever find Ways of a Fool on your phone?
Oh no. La ti do re mi la mi re do re mi.
Mike did this solfege madness. It's like from his evil solfege workshop.
Fa mi re mi la.
What's he doing? Hold on.
Well, because that was on. It's probably somewhere because that was on GarageBand.
It's a puppy. Oh, hello.
Oh, hey, pup.
Hello, puppy.
You're muted.
La ti do re mi la mi.
Which makes
re,
sense.
Do, re mi do la ti do ti la so fa mi re.
You had a solfege
La ti do re
class,
mi
Michael?
la mi re do re mi do.
My mind can't.
What's that?
So my mind can't process that fast. It's just
I mean, it
amazing.
couldn't for me at first.
It just blows my mind.
I actually took
Dan, you're still
solfege
muted, dear.
lessons from a teacher in my town growing up. My sisters and I all did, but I was the only one who actually enjoyed it.
Oh,
But
the
I still
solfege.
never really like used it until I got to college, and then I had to use it, and I was like, oh, "This is the greatest thing ever." Especially when you can go to different modes and like your pitch center can change to a different syllable. It's fantastic.
The only thing I remember about like do re mi fa sol la ti do is obviously like in elementary school when they would go do re mi fa.
Yeah.
But then that was it.
I do that with my kids now. We can do it. I can walk into like basically any classroom from like third grade ish, fourth grade, a little bit more, fifth grade and up. I can go in and like do this kind of thing, and like give them different notes, and they can like harmonize. It's fantastic.
So
anyway, real quick, Mike and I were sending things. Actually, I started it, Mike. Actually, now I remember. I sent you Christmas Eve Sarajevo.
That's definitely true.
I sent you so do me re so do me re so. I sent that to you, and I recorded like a couple parts, and then the madness went back and forth. We did Beatles, we did musicals.
Oh yeah.
And then Mike was only willing to get into one album every 10 years that I suggest to him, but he got into this one album with me called "Similitude of a Dream." Yep, duck your head, and he loved it, and so. He surprised me one day. I practically got in an accident listening to this part because I was laughing so hard. He recorded like 6 levers. It must have been like 6 parts, and he recorded not just this is a 4-part vocal song. He recorded every vocal part in the solfege, and it was all over the place. And I was like, and there's some parts I'm like. I would have taken so long to figure out some of the parts, like the envision reality, we gotta say if you can find it, I'll send Alex the song so she can hear the
ways of a fool.
It's a really good song. Like I bet you'd like it.
I mean, it was. That was the point where I was like, oh man, this needs to be like staged. Like this needs to be like it's so good.
You totally ran with it.
So what is the genre of the album?
Progressive rock.
Oh, so who is the artist?
Neil Morse Band. He is a Christian progressive rock artist.
Okay.
That I happen to be Christian myself, but I don't listen to him for Christian reasons, if that makes any sense. I listen to him because his music is the best thing that happened to me in the past 5 years.
I listen to him for both. Alex is in my church too, so we're
get. Oh, that's really cool. I get a lot of spirituality from his music, but it's not like the main reason I go to it. Like depending on the album I'm listening to, it can really move me. Mm-hmm. But I just love the music. Actually, I guess that's not true. I guess I'm a lot more spiritually connected to it than I would be willing to admit. I think it just depends. Mm-hmm. But the music is what really speaks to me on his album. But anyway, maybe she'll listen to Jesus Christ the Exorcist if I send it to her.
That sounds morbid.
It sounds like a horror movie, but it's not at all. He actually is a pastor of his own church, and the only reason he calls it The Exorcist is because he covers in a lot of the songs, like when Jesus exorcised demons out of people, and like
is he Baptist by chance?
Like is he what?
Is he Baptist by chance?
Oh no, he's not. Actually, he's non-denominational, so I think it's just a church he started.
Just being.
Yes, but it's really good if you like. If you like musicals, and you like rock, it's really good. But I'm not gonna belabor this in front of Michael. It's just getting too awkward. He won't listen to it.
La ti do mi so fa mi re mi.
It's so good, Michael.
Re mi so te la so fa. Tell the tale of Sweeney Todd. As I understand, as I was
good. It's so good. I'm sorry.
It is. I'll tell you what. That is. You chose the right thing to play because that's about the only thing that I would recognize from that because that's like the overture.
Yes, it is.
And I've listened to it. I will say I've listened to that overture probably like 6 or 7 times. But the problem is I listened to it with not enough time to like finish it, and then I don't want to jump in the middle. So then I restarted it several times.
I know exactly what you mean. You haven't heard John the Baptist yet. He's amazing.
Oh, wait, is that when I'm going to fall in love with this thing? Is that when I hear John the Baptist, is that like the moment that I'm going to be like,
I can hear him coming, prepare the way. Oh yeah, it's got this like strumming thing. We'll gather the people into one. It's really good. And then Jesus is about, then, oh my God, you haven't listened to Jesus. It's similar. Yeah. You've heard that far then.
Yeah.
You didn't get to Jesus' temptation though?
What's that?
You didn't get to Jesus' temptation though.
I don't know.
It's crazy. Because like Satan, the guy that got to play Satan has like this killer voice. It's so intense. And like, of course it's the story of him overcoming the temptations. It's so good. And then the Mary Magdalene. So Mary Magdalene, like, depending on like how you interpret it, she was really like a pretty messed up woman before she got like found Jesus. And like she sings, it's called the Woman of Seven Devils, because it's like one line in scripture, like she had like 7 demons or 7 devils in her, and she's like wants help, but she thinks she's hopeless. And anyway, so he saves her, and then the next song is called Free at Last. I dare you to not get goosebumps listening to that song. It's unbelievable. Like hearing Mary Magdalene sing about being saved, it's beautiful. It's so good. And then the second act is so Jesus Christ Superstar. Caiaphas is just crazy. Alex, what is your email? You'll listen to it.
It's alexandra.bryant1@gmail.com. But I'll just friend you on Facebook.
You could do that too. I'm going to send you Free at Last because you need to listen to this.
I'm your mutual friend.
No, I'm giving up on you, Michael.
No, I mean like on Facebook. If you're looking for each other, I'm the mutual friend. you have one mutual friend, or like maybe like randomly another one. You never know. You don't know who you know until then. Know.
Let's see. Here it is. I'm just gonna send you Free at Last. My girls love this one too. Like it's tough to get little kids into progressive rock. You have to take it very slowly. Oh, there's Alex.
See, that's my.
Hi, Dan. Oh wait, hold on.
Hold on. Where is it?
That's my biggest problem with it, is because I think Similitude has its like super progressive moments, but it's more it's less of that and more plot and more everything. And I feel like when I get to the second one, or even when I get to Jesus Christ the Exorcist, I feel like there's just a lot more like band breaks where it's like, let's play crazy stuff for a while, and I just kind of get lost in it.
In Jesus Christ the Exorcist?
Yeah.
You're talking about you're talking about Great Adventure, I thought.
Am I talking about like, are there no long musical breaks in Jesus Christ the Exorcist?
No, there's not.
I know that there are in Great Adventure. That's why I'm having a hard time with that album. It's just because the musical breaks between like the action is so long that I just get lost in it. And it's good. I just get so lost that I forget what happened just before.
Yeah, I guess there are more instrumentals in it. But anyway, Caiaphas is wicked. Like Caiaphas is so evil and like high voice and everything, and
which is wild because Jesus Christ Superstar, Caiaphas is the bass.
Yes, no, Caiaphas is a high pitched, like, yeah, like it's crazy. Like
that's fantastic.
Because the funny thing is I think you know this by now. Like Neil Morse barely sings on the album. He does the role of Pilate, and and you listen to the one song the one day with the 4 demons, right? And it's like in 4-part counterpoint. I know you listened to it the one day.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Well, it's good talking to you guys. I better go to bed. So next week. You doing it next week too?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, yes. I'll try to jump on. This was therapeutic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes because we're back to virtual again for after school stuff. So like all my choir's projects have halted again. So
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. They're good kids. They're gonna record stuff and send it to me. But
yeah, I mean, for sure. It just makes everything just like several more steps between
and not as
Like-
not as fulfilling. I had my first
Yeah.
virtual rehearsal today with them, and it's just it's not the same.
Yeah,
No.
it's tough. Even when you have good kids, which like most.
I know. But before I forget, I was going to say one more thing. So, Alex, we wouldn't always just pick categories. We would just, what Mike and I would do is we would sing a song in solfege and not tell each other what it is on a voicemail.
Oh yeah.
Oh. So I can
And-
message you on Facebook.
Sure. And so, like, we would try to pick like Beatles songs that were not super obvious. And,
Gotcha.
and like, cause like, you have to really know the song well to hear the solfege, because there's no orchestration, there's no lyrics, it's just the solfege.
Gotcha.
So if I sang, so la do 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 te re do la do te re do te do re do te so la ti do re me do. What's that? Do te so me re do.
I can hear it.
Right? Yep. There it is.
When I saw you
Standing there.
Yep. And then we would like message each other back with the answer and then a new one. But the
sounds
funny
like
thing is
so
that we
much
wouldn't
fun.
practice. There'd be no practicing allowed. So you'd have to make the decision like as you called, and then you'd have to just start. And ugly mistakes and all, you would just sing it till you got through it. All right, I think my dog has to
Kind of
pee
like what we do
anyway.
here.
Yes.
That's a lot of
All right, guys, I gotta get going. My dog's freaking out.
So nerd
All right, bye.
moment. I end
Have
up
a good night.
purchasing. See ya.
Bye, guys.
That's a good one. Oh, so on a random side note, I got the book Dear Evan Hansen.
Uh-huh.
Hansen. It's a musical, right? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So I will be reading hopefully the book here shortly. I have not listened to anything from it, but
Cool.
yes.
You can talk to Crystal about that maybe. Does Crystal know that one? I don't know.
Dear Evan Hansen. I haven't really listened to. I'm not gonna lie. I have not seen Hamilton yet.
Uh-huh.
So I have to like find the time to actually like sit down and like watch it.
Yeah.
With a toddler, that's kind of difficult.
I get it. I get it.
And not be super tired at the end of the day. Anyways.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will let you wrap up so you can get some rest.
Yeah, I'm up early tomorrow again. Here we go. We can do it. Go team.
Woo-woo.
Well, thanks for hanging.
Absolutely, anytime.
I'll see
See you, Mr. Mike.
Well, I'll see you Sunday.
Yep.
Ha ha.
Bye.
And for all of you, thanks for hanging, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody. See y'all